Good day mga kanitib. Balik po tayo dito sa ating programa sa Philippine Native Chicken Digital TV. We're broadcasting live dito po sa may Central Philippine University Technology Business Center. No? Dito mismo sa loob ng campus ng Central Philippine University. Ang CPU po is a private university po. Ito represent Dr. Choros Robles. Kasama na po ang aming Chairman of the Board Trustee, no? Attorney Peter Corbera. No? Ngayong gabi po, ang ating kasama, no teknika, si Ms. Dana Marie Istoy Gabasa. This is a panel host. Kaakibat po nyo sa pag-alaga ng Native Chicken commercial scale. Si Philippine Native Chicken, Kanitib. This is Doc James for short. Magandang gabi po sa ating lahat. No? Dito is what we call the regular program that we have dito po sa Central Philippine University Philippine Native Chicken Digital TV. No? As we have promised po, no, every Wednesday and Friday, no, this is our regular program. No, kaya lang para mas mapatindi pa natin, no, ang ginagawa natin, no, to help more of the racers. No, we'll be doing what we call the series of lectures, no, na kung saan po we'll be presenting topics related po sa pag-alaga ng Native Chicken and commercial scale. No. Tandaan po niyo palagi, sa hindi pa nakapag-follow sa ating page, no, kindly click the follow button, no, para at least, no, kahit paano po every time that we have this live stream program, no, you will be notified by our social media platform. No, at saka if you think this program is informative, no, pakishare naman po sa mga kilala po ninyo na sa tingin po nyo na makatulong po ang Central Philippine University. No, this is one way that we can share more information sa ating mga ka-native na kung saan po kailangan ng tulong technical, no, tungkol sa pag-alaga ng Native Chicken and commercial scale. Now, this program, no, is a 1-hour program na kung saan po, no, will be featuring some of the videos that we have, no, para at least, no, kahit paano po makatulong po sa inyo. No? Ngayong gabi pag-usapan natin mga ka-native. This is what we call the production protocol that we developed dito po sa Central Philippine University, na kung saan po pwede po rin nyo magamit yan, no, if you're planning na mag-alaga po rin Native Chicken in commercial scale. Na, kaya nga sabi namin, it will be done in a series, no, yung kung bakit bantayan po ninyo para at least na pag sa mga nakapalo kasi, no, makikita nyo every time that we have this program, no, you'll be notified by our social media platform. No, we'll be running for about an hour, no. Hindi po natin ma-accommodate po ang mga tanong po ninyo, no, sa ngayon, no, paki-reserve lang, no, para at least, no, hanapan natin ang proper fora or time na kung saan po sagutin po natin ang mga katanungan po ninyo. No. This is to give more time, no, on the lecture series that we have, para at least mas marami po matutunan, no, ang ating mga native dyan, no, tungkol sa pag-alaga ng Native Chicken in commercial scale. No, yung bakit mga native? If you find this more informative, paki-share po naman yan, no, sa inyong platform para makatulong po tayo sa mga vloggers po namin. No, please. No, if you think that the information that we have, no, is informative, no, you can use the information dyan sa respective pages po ninyo para at least, no, mas napalawak pa natin, no, ang piling puntahan po ng informasyon, no, dito po ng ating ginagawa. No. And then sa mga gusto bumili ng produkto ni Philippine Native Chicken, no, makikita mo niyan nyo sa may ating dashboard, no, ang number at saka yung product, no, you can click that number para at least, no, if you would like to have, no, ito kasi ang ginagawa ng Philippine Native Chicken na kung saan po we develop the product and we market the product para at least maintindihan po namin, no, ang saloobin ng bawat racers, no, and hoping na kung saan po, no, we're looking forward that in the days to come, in the years to come, we can commercialize the product all throughout the Philippines, no, para at least mas marami po ang maratingan, no, ng ating programa. No, at saka sa ating mga government institutions, local government unit that would like, no, to avail our services, especially on the personalized learning, no, you can contact Ms. Dana, no, for the available schedule, no, para at least kahit paano po, no, matugunan po natin ang inyong pangailangan, no, base po sa inyong pangailangan. Hindi po ibig sabihin na kung ano dito, and that is why we call it a personalized dahil, no, ang may impormasyon diyan, no, talagang pang-personalized base sa pangailangan po ninyo. No. So ngayong gabi we'll be discussing, no, importanteng bagay. No, growing native chicken for market. No, ibig sabihin po ng pagpalaki natin yung manok para for market. No, and then we will be discussing some of the basic cultural management. No, I know that I could not finish the lecture in just one setting. Baka abutin po tayo na medyo matagal-tagal ng konti. But i-detalye na natin para at least kahit paano po masundan po ninyo. And then you can download even the videos that we have. No, kung sa tingin po nyo, no, pili po nyo balik-balikan ang mga videos na yan na nakatulong po sa inyo. And i-share nyo sa iba, no, the better it will be. But bago po tayo magpatuloy, no, konting patalatas muna mula sa Philippine Native Chicken.
Ano ang sakit na coryza sa manok? Ito ay ang pagpamamaga ng mata ng inyo alagang manok. May maraming kadahilanan ang sakit na ito. Ang isa nito ay ang madumi na kapaligiran. Kung ito ang dahilan, panatilihing malinis ang paligid. Ang nabubulok na dumi ay ang siyang malimit na dahilan. Linisin ang loob ng pabahay at alisin ang mga dumi. Gumamit ng CPU garlic tea bilang pantambal at prevention sa sakit na ito. Sa mga malalang kaso, gamitin ang CPU garlic emulsified concentrates.
If you're in need of alternative medications for your native chickens, probably have a lot of questions, such as, will it is more effective to control infections? Does it improve the immune response of the flock? Or even, how can it help the consumers of the processed native chicken? We have years of experience in raising native chickens in thousands of numbers and using our developed phytomedicines. Phytomedicines are alternative medications derived from plant extracts that have undergone a series of studies to establish the standard processing, concentration, and packaging for it to be user-friendly. We are introducing the CPU garlic tea, a new innovation that helps to prevent and control infections due to Staphylococcus aureus. All you need is to submerge a tea bag over 15 liters of clean drinking water overnight and offer it in the morning among the chickens. It also enhances the growth performances of your native chickens by enhancing the immune response of the infected flock. Our studies further showed that it effectively reduces the cholesterol and uric acid level in the meat and eggs of treated chickens. A healthy and safer option in mitigating the Staphylococcus aureus while producing nutritious native chicken products. So what are you waiting for? You could contact the given numbers for more information and orders.
Balik po tayo mga kanitib sa ating programa sa The Philippine Native Chicken Digital TV. No, ngayong gabi po, pag-usapan natin po ang kung paano mag-alaga ng native chicken. No, para po sa market. No, growing the Philippine native chicken, no, for market, the production protocol. No, this is the title of our lecture series po, no, ngayong buwan, no, sa buwan ng Oktubre po. No, para po at least ating maka-native na gusto sundan po ang ating nagawa dito. No, you can have always join in us, no, every Wednesday and Friday evening po, 7 to 8. Now, this is what they call the 1-hour lecture series that we have for the month of October. No, if possible po, na pakinggan lang muna natin. No, I could not accommodate questions and we'll be finding exact time na kung saan po susunod na lang na pag-usapan natin ang mga katanungan po ninyo. No, this is what we call the promise that we have na kung saan po para makatulong sa ating mga racers, no, all throughout the country, no, in preparation for the commercialization of Philippine native chicken na this coming 2026. Na kung saan po baka ikutin na namin ang buong Pilipinas, no, sharing the technology, no, and not only the technology but the production protocol by itself, no, and leading to what they call commercialization. No, actually we are now doing now some of the trials, no, and how it will be done, no, in various regions, no, to protect also our racers and even the interest also of the Philippine native chicken, now being the research station for this type of local chicken. Now, ngayong gabi, I will be presenting it into what we call the PowerPoint presentation. Tanda pa natin, we are only 1 hour now for this lecture series and hoping that masundan po nyo. And then if you found na ang ating presentation po is informative, no, pakishare po dyan sa respective pages po ninyo para at least kahit paano po makatulong po tayo sa mga racers that would like to learn also on how to grow the native chicken, no, using what we call the PNC production protocol. Ang papalaki po ng manok natin, no, intended na talaga for what we call the market. Ibig sabihin po, the production protocol will start from the day old, no, papunta po dito mismo sa marketing. Yung ko bakit kung makikita po ninyo sa aming page, no, we already have, no, 70 to 75 na po ang growing period natin. No, napikit natin from the 5 months, no, hanggang bumaba na dito sa what we call the 70 to 75 days. And we're able to save, no, more than a kilo of feeds. No, kasi noon, umabot yan ng mga 2.9 to 3.2 kilograms bago makakuha po ng 900 or 850 grams to 900 grams na 3 months of age. No? Yan kasi ang isa sa nakita natin. No? One thing for sure is that this is what they call the technology that we develop. Dito po ang manok po sa CPU. No? Ang kanyang parental lines yan is what they call the Bisaya and the whole native chicken or what they call the Western Visayas. No? Yung ko bakit na sa ating maka-native, ito po yung commercial production technology. Hindi to pang backyard. Yung ko bakit that iba naman kasi ang proforma. No, if we'll be discussing about what they call the backyard scale of production. No, actually, what is the purpose, no, of growing native chicken for market? No, ito kasi ang palagi na tanong natin. No, ano ba ang kahalagahan, no, sa pag-alaga native chicken? No, and then bakit ka mag-alaga ng native chicken for market, and what are the possible product, no, na pwede po ninyo maibenta. No? Actually, marami po ang possible product na pwede po ninyo mabenta, kaya lang it depends on the racer, no, kung ano ba ang dapat i-adapt nila. Batandaan natin that ang pinakamalaking level of profit is not on the selling of the live chicken, but it is on the processing. No, the dress and even what they call the ready to eat and the ready to cook, native chicken. Ang makikita po nyo, actually in the preliminary undertakings that we have in the commercialization of the technology and production, no, developed by the Philippine native chicken, nakikita po namin na if-raising by the thousands of hens. No, ang palaging sabi ng mga racers namin, pwede ba, Doc, na kayo na bahala magbinta dyan? Yung kung bakit na kung maramihan yung manok po natin, walang problema po sa bintahan yan. No? Walang problema kasi yung nakita namin the break event that we have No, if you want to earn about mga 35 to 40,000, no, 30 to 40,000 per month, dapat yung inahin natin hindi sa bababa by about 150. Now, possibly in the next few months, no, we'll be discussing also the investment para at least makikita po niyo. But right now, we'll be focusing more on the technology by itself. Yung ko bakit palagi sabi namin na if you will be raising chicken, na ang intention mo lang is for as a stress reliever, no, don't worry about the technology. You can raise it in a backyard. No, however, if you're raising native chicken in greater flock size or greater number, pagkatapos, no, ilagay po nyo sa parents, mawa po kayo sa busa po ninyo. No, hindi ganoon po feasible ang project. No? Especially that the survival rate of chicken under parents condition, sobrang baba, that is about only 40%. So the tentative product that we can produce here is what they call the live chicken. Live chicken na yan, meaning buhay po yun, at saka ibenta po ninyo sa mga processors o di kaya sa middleman. Ang problema nyo lang ko sa middleman, baka sobrang barat po bumili, baka lugi po kayo doon sa inyong pag-alaga ng manok. And then, ang kagandahan kasi, using what they call the CPU technology, we develop here at Central Philippine University, ang lasa po ng manok po ninyo, buong taon yan, halos pareho yan. At kagandahan pa dyan, the quality of the meat in terms of tenderness, juiciness, and then the distinctive taste, mas matingkad po ang lasa niya compared with the pros and the parents. Sa parents kasi, ang lasa ng kanilang manok, it may vary from season to season. Unlike on the technology we develop dito sa CPU, ang lasa ng manok from January hanggang December, consistent yan. So, ibig sabihin, kung ikaw ang processor and then you wanted na kung saan ang mga kumakain sa inyo, hahanapin talaga ang pinaka-unique doon sa inyo, you can use what they call the CPU native chicken. Sa mga malapit po dito sa Central Philippine University, this coming November, we have a stable supply of about 300 dressed native chicken. Ang kanyang bigat niyan is 650 grams, 600 to 650 grams, dressed na po yun. Out of the 300, ang 50 po na call na, and then meron pa rito ang transaction. That's why that if you're interested and you're a processor malapit dito sa CPU, puntahan na po kayo dito sa CPU para ma-book ninyo. This is what we call the stable supply, meaning every week may nandyan yan. And the quality of the meat, kung makikita po nyo, this is what have you seen dito po sa atin. This is what we call the meat of native chicken na grown using what we call the CPU technology. Hindi sa ganon sa mga parents na kung saan po yung mga balahibo, baka mag-wonder po kayo na bakit na medyo yellowish yung balat, ha? Ginagamitan kasi namin yan ng turmeric emulsified concentrate. Alam nyo kasi native as we grow our native chicken dito sa CPU. Ang mga pantambal na ginagamit po namin, those are what we call the plant extracts. Yung ko bakit na pag diluto nyo to, bawang, ang lemongrass, even the turmeric po, nandyan na yan sa loob ng katawan ng manok. Anong ibig sabihin? Ibig sabihin po, yung customer po ninyo, safety sila. Because walang halong synthetic na antibiotic dyan, and then yung growth promotant natin, alam nyo native the garlic by itself, the garlic by itself, is a natural growth promoting compound. Because sobrang dami kasi ng presensya ng what we call the organosulfur compound or what we call the amino acid dyan mismo sa garlic na yan. And we are using what we call the garlic emulsified concentrate. But yung yellowish na yan is attributed on sa may presensya po ng turmeric. Alam nyo ba ang turmeric is possessing what we call the anti-cancer property. And beside, sa mga medyo kulang po ang similya, at saka yung itlog hindi ganun kapertil, you can use that to this turmeric. And what we have done dito sa CPU, no, we develop a chicken na kung saan po all the herbal plants that you are using, no, yung iba kasi sa atin is that na gumagamit po tayo, bumili po tayo ng turmeric capsule, no, garlic oil, and even what they call the lemongrass tea. Huwag nyo nang gamitin. Nandito na lahat yan sa manok ng Central Philippine University. Ayun ko bakit sabi namin is that na pag gumamit pa kayo ng CPU na manok, no, sa pagpuluto nyo, sa pagkain nyo, no, you are sure na yung manok na yan is of high quality. No, yung ko bakit na we developed this one, no, 2 years of researches, and we have the complete line of facility and equipment na kung saan po guided us, no, para may palabas na itong teknolohiya na to. Now, this is what they call the proven technology dito po sa Central Philippine University. And that is why that anong uniqueness niya, no, over those on the parents. Alam niyo mga ka-native, ang hinahabol niyo lang doon sa parents is in terms of what they call, you can save in terms of the feeds. Pero hindi niyo consider ang tigas ng karne niya, ang survival rate na sobrang baba, no, ang lasa ng karne ng manok niyo na hindi pareho sa buong taon. Okay lang yan if paano ko nasabi na hindi sa parehas, na it is because that the presence of scavengeable feed resources on the summer is different doon, no, during the rainy season. Yung ko bakit na ang lasa ng manok nyo nag-iiba yan. And that is why at Central Philippine University, no, yung ko bakit na we are a research station, and throughout the Philippines na possibly we are the one na kung saan na continue to do researches on commercialization of this fowl. But the commercialization of this fowl, we develop a distinct characteristic on it, na kung saan po it can help the raiser. Now, because the technology we develop at Central Philippine University, no, actually yung pinaka-last na namin for the full blast commercialization is the development ng Philippine native chicken breed, na talagang breed na yan. And that is why that we posted some of the molecular tools that we'll be using, no, on to help us, no, in terms of what they call the marker assisted selection. Ang tingin kasi namin diyan mga ka-native, that maipalabas na natin yung manok na yan, na sabihin natin we are proud of it, this is a Philippine developed breed of chicken na kung saan po it possesses what they call the functional values, na pag kinain mo tong manok na to, na hindi mo na pantambal mo na, nandoon na mismo sa lasa ng manok po ninyo. And this is what we are doing here at Central Philippine University. Yung kung bakit ko makikita ninyo, we have various products derived from the plant materials. And those are the plant materials na yan po, dumaan po yan in terms of the researches that we have. Yan kasi ang diferensya if there is science behind it. Kaya lang naging hassle sa amin, na medyo hindi namin mapabilis yung proseso because that we are a private university. Now, in terms of budget, na kaunti po yung budget namin, and then minsan mahirapan pa kami to compete, now, with the state university para po sa pundo because na iba kasi ang private. Now, even the accounting procedure that we have, now, yan minsan nagiging auditing procedure, accounting auditing procedure namin is different from the government institution. Now, but in behalf of it, na patuloy pa rin kami sa ginagawa namin para po makatulong sa lahat ng raisers na native chicken in the Philippines. Si Philippine native chicken po naiwala that there is money in raising chicken. And that is why that we keep on doing this one, no, kahit paunti-unti lang, paliit-liit lang, but we are consistently doing this para po sa ating lahat. I firmly believe na kailangan po natin ito. Because it is locally developed and even the feed material that we're using, now, mostly of it are locally available. Alam niyo mga ka-native under the Organic Act, using of the amino acid isolates, no, methionine, lysine, bawal po yun. And we develop an alternative source, a natural source of it, na kung saan po na-incorporate na mismo sa patuka natin. Alam niyo mga ka-native, too much use of methionine. That is what they call one of the essential amino acid. Ang nangyari yan, it create problem in terms of what they call the liver tumor. And that is why that the organic, now is promoting now on the use of the alternative source, and we develop it. We are the first in the Philippines to develop that one, and we're using it on our chicken. In terms of the use of antibiotic, bawal din yan mga ka-native. And that is why, na kung saan, no, we develop even what they call the different phytobiotics or what they call the plant-based extracts. Dumaan po yan sa various procedure. Nakita namin na ang lahat-lahat ng procedure, even their published procedures on how to process it, ang isa sa nakita namin na mas effective is on the use of what they call the emulsified or what they call the oil base, emulsified concentrate. Yung pure juice extract, we tried it, and then what they call, but there are some plants na halos hindi ganun ka-epektibo. But if you'll be using their essential oils and added it with some of the excipients that we have, halos yung effectivity niya means actually kung tingnan mo at a lower dose, they are very competitive when it comes to efficacy. And that is why that we are sharing this information para at least alam nyo makalitive, mas maganda kasi na kumain po kayo na kung saan po yung manok na kinakain po ninyo, libre po sa mga synthetic chemical na kakasama po sa ating kalusugan. Mas maganda kasi makanitive kung medyo mapahaba na ba natin ang buhay. And then, mas maganda pa makanitive na alam niyo, even though the price of this chicken come in a premium, but yung pagka-premium niya, hindi ganun ka-premium compared with those available on the wet market. Yung kung bakit na sabi namin na at least elements-wise, sakit-wise, bakit itong manok kasi pag ginain mo, it used to promote to boost your immune system. Because of the various input that we're using, we develop that is all plant-based, and it will go what they call the scientific studies. Alam niyo mga native, this is what I call the procedure that we have, and hoping na masundan po ninyo. Pasensya na konti if I could not accommodate questions in right now, but I will find time later on that we can have a discussion for all of it. Para at least mapatuloy-tuloy ko po ang discussion natin on this topic. Now, recommended housing. Now, in terms of what they call the growing native chicken in commercial scale. Ang makikita po nyo ngayon dyan sa harapan po ninyo, sa mga screen po ninyo, this is what they call the double tier housing that we have. Now, ibig sabihin may second floor and we have the ground floor. Actually, ang makikita po nyo dyan sa taas na ito, this is what they call the plain UV net 50% shade. So, ibig sabihin na kahit wala to, pili na. Ito kasi is additional amenities na nilagay namin sa taas because we are planning na kung makikita po nyo makanitive yung poste sa gitna na yan. We are planning to plant it to integrate with other crops sa loob mismo. And we need this shade para at least baka sa dating na panahon po makikita po nyo, we will keep on posting you on the development because we are planning na kung saan po this is what they call the internet on thing, na kung saan po we'll be using what they call the drip phonics. The drip phonics, this is what they call the technology we develop here at Central Philippine University, na kung saan po pinagaan pa namin, and then it is very less in terms of the utilization of water and efficient because it has what they call sensor, na kung saan po lahat ng nagpapatakbo dyan later on is using what they call automated na. Now, ang tingin kasi namin makanitive, if this whole area now will be planted with crops, ibig sabihin may manok ka na, may crops ka pa. But the crops that we'll be planting here, titingnan namin on how, still undergoing the research, na kung saan po it is more practical, but it will bring more income on the part of the raiser or the adapters. Now, ang double tier housing na to, mga ka-native, this is pioneered by the Central Philippine University ang design na to, and this is the proven design that we have now out of the various design we developed last decade. Na ito po ang nagawa namin out of the contribution also of the parent stakeholders na kung saan po palagi nagpa-participate sa ating training and seminars, and then they adopted it in the respective areas, and then nagbibigay po ng feedback dito sa Central Philippine University. Sabi, Doc, pwede bang siguro gawin natin may konti pang revision dito, no, ganyan, ganito, kasi ganyan yan, na para at least magiging practical. Yung kung bakit na, kung makikita po nyo, no, actually hindi yan ganun kalaki as you are expecting. You know, kung dito po kayo, ang taas niyan, no, is only about mga 7 to 8 feet yung taas. No, mula po dito sa ground, no, paakyat dito sa pinakamataas na bahagi nito. In terms of the width, no, ito, mula dito, papunta yung, kung tingnan po nyo yung bubong mismo ha, yung sa bubong na to papunta dito, no, this is only about 2.5 meters. Ibig sabihin, kung ang height po ninyo is 6 feet katulad ko, ibig sabihin, isang dipa lang ang kanyang width. Now, ganito po yan kanitib ang housing po natin. No? And in terms of the cost, sabi no, ng iba, no, parang may kamahalan, but if you are going to have it be done, no, na kung saan po pang matagalan, this is cheaper and affordable, or affordable per se, no, compared to using what we call yung tape o wood, or what we call the nipa shingle, bamboo, na hindi po ninyo matreat. Kahit matreat po ninyo, hindi po tatagal yan. Mabilis kasi mabulok. Now, unlike in terms of the GI pipes na gamit po namin dito, actually mechanitive, then we tried to use what they call the 3/4 schedule 40 and even the 1-inch diameter na GI pipe. Pero nakita namin mechanitive, no, the 1/2 diameter GI pipe schedule 20 is enough. Do not use the imported one, mechanitive. If possible, you use only what they call the local GI pipes. No? Yung sobrang murang GI pipes kasi baka pag nag-bend mo yan, no, halos bali. No? Yung ko bakit na ginawa namin, no, this is what they call the local one. Actually, mechanitive, the part of this, no, this is what they call the GI pipe, na mula pa noon kasi ito, no, noon pa kasi ng I think way back then in 2014 pa, na mga structure ng manok namin, ng bahay na pabahay ng manok namin in Leon. We tried to modify it, no. So ibig sabihin 2014, this is almost near to 10 years na by next year, no, ilang buwan na lang, 10 years na po, ganyan na po katagal. And we're expecting even it will last even for 20 to 25 years. Ibig sabihin that whatever you invested, no, if you're going to account the number of years of using it, no, hindi po kayo lugi. Ganyan po mechanitive. Kaya lang, kung ang lugar po ninyo malapit sa dagat, na baka mabilis po to mag-road. But kung medyo malayo ng konti, wala po tayong hassle. No? Yung ko bakit na kung sa malapit sa dagat, dapat nalagyan po nyo ng reed lid or any treatment na hindi po mabilis na pasok ng hamog na may asin. In this type of housing that we have, now this is what they call a double tire. Ibig sabihin ng double tire na brooder grower house. Ibig sabihin, nandyan na po ang brooding, nandyan pa ang grower. Na ano ba ang ipinapahiwatig po namin dito? Na alam niyo mechanitive, ang pag-alaga ng manok, lalo na pag sa brooding stage yan, na masyado pong kaya po the feed wastage that we experience then sobrang dami. Yung ko bakit na sabi ko, kung mahulog din lang tapos sumama doon sa kanyang dumi, hindi mo na siya pwede magamit, no? Because there will be what they call contamination. And why not na gawin natin, no, sa taas yung sisiw, no, on the upper part of it is the sisiw, and then nasa baba naman yung growers para at least, no, ang dumi, ang na mga wastage na patoka po mahulog sa ilalim, no, makain po ng inyong mga grower chicken. Baka tanongin nyo, Doc, baka yung level of contamination, no, baka sobrang taas because na yung different ages sa taas, sisiw tapos sa baba is growers. Yung mga native, kung bakit risal ang nilagay namin dyan. Bakit? Pinapalitan mo kasi ang risal. Ibig sabihin, the accumulation, no, accumulation of the pathogens, hindi ganun karami. Bakit? Na ang sa CCU kasi dito, no, pinapalitan po yon, no, every 2 to 3 weeks. And then ito naman, no, minsan isahan lang, no, from bago po ilipat. Kasi ang ginagawa namin maka-native, ang sisiw dito, when it reaches about 1 month, na pababa naman dito sa may grower pen. Para at least kung ikaw ang nagalaga ng manok, makikita mo na the procedure that we have, na kung saan po at least pababa mo, tandaan po natin maka-native. This is proven namin. Under some part of the slides that I've prepared, may mga countermeasures dyan na pwede po nyo magamit para yung infection na mabawas. Actually, the technique that we developed dito sa CPU po, na actually yung aming survival rate is almost 95%. Umakyat pa yan during the rainy season, but during the summer, hanggang 98% po ang survival rate niyan. Yan mga native ang hindi po na-consider ng ating ibang mga nag-aalaga. They keep on using the technology in terms of the backyard. But tingnan po nyo, ilan po sa backyard racers natin hanggang ngayon nandyan ba? Without the iba kasi maka-native as the number of chicken that you are raising, dumadami po incidence of contamination and even the pathogens, tumataas yan. And how you can do it, how you can control it, dapat yung lugar na mismo na ginagalaan po ng manok natin, it must be sanitized. Ngayon kung gamit po ninyo, walang Rysal yan. Kasi ang Rysal, it used to absorb ang mga dumi, ang tubig. Alam nyo maka-native, ang mga kotoka na binibigay po nyo, pag hindi digestible yan, makikita po nyo kasi ang dumi niya parang namumuo sa. Ano ibig sabihin niya? Pag namumuo yan, ibig sabihin dyan maka-native, ang kanyang tawag dito, ang kanyang patoka, ang nagamit yung patoka, hindi sa ganun ka digestible sa manok po nyo. Ibig sabihin, marami po ang lumalabas dyan na nabubulok. Yung kung bakit ang dumi ng mga manok po ninyo is mabaho, pati yung housing. Yung kung bakit na marami pumunta dito sa amin, sabi, even though that we are raising 1,000, but almost 1,000 chicken here, in the 300 square meter area that we have, alam niya kasi maka-native ang pangkabuuan nito kasi, is only 300 square meter plus. But the loading capacity of it is more than 1,000. It is because that we developed the CPU feeds na kung saan po inangkop talaga namin na doon sa pangailangan ng manok. Yung kung bakit that a number of our followers and native that keep on asking me, sabi, Doc, ano ba ang proximate analysis? Actually, ginawa po namin hindi po proximate, that is amino acid analysis. And we even underwent what they call the digestibility test. Ang manok po, walang specific protein requirement po yun. Even 12% native chicken can survive. However, pag kulang yung amino acid content yan, pag hindi yan digestible, it will affect what they call the growth of your chicken. Yung kung bakit na nakita namin, we tried to develop that one para at least ang patuka na yan pag naisama doon sa Rysal, hindi na mumuo, basag yan, ibig sabihin that is highly digestible. Ang upper deck kasi nito maka-native yung sa taas na to, it is really intended for what they call the brooding. Alam nyo ang brooding po natin dito, it lasts for about 30 days. 30 days, and then we can extend it a week pa. But sa kalimitan, it is only 30 days brooding na dito po yan sa taas. So after 30 days, binababa na namin dito sa may grower pen po niya. Yan kasi kumaka-native ang technique. Pababain po nyo sa baba para at least pero bago nyo pababain yan, dapat linisin nyo muna to, alisin nyo muna yung old na Rysal, and then palitan po nyo yung bago. Ang tanong ngayon, Doc, how about Doc? Kasi sabi mo, dito brooding and then dito grower, on-life cycle. Yung kung bakit sabi ko is that na pag naka-cycle kasi, pagbaba dito, pagpalit mo naman dito sa brooder, may new stocks ka naman, ibig sabihin, walang bakante yan. Now, anong pwede mo gawin? Palitan po ninyo ang Rysal na to, but maka-native, mind you. pwede bang bago yung palitan? Na bago po nyo ilagay ang rice hull dyan, pwede bang pahanginan nyo muna? Iwino nyo muna para maalis yung mga finer particle or what we call the dust. Yung finer particle kasi na yan, matutulis kasi yan. If you're going to have it in the microscope, yung dulo niya sobrang tulis. Yung kung bakit na pag pumasok yan in the respiratory system ng manok po ninyo, ang mangyayari dyan, no, tumutusok doon to the point that it will trigger another form of infection. Kahit anong gamot gamitin po nyo dyan, baka lumala pa ang sakit. And that is why that pwede bang panginan muna natin at saka bago. Doc, how about po kung mga hanip, small crawling insect, paano po makontrol yan? Yung kung bakit na native that even our survival rate mataas dito. Why? Una-una, no, ang net na to, no, is only 50% shade. Sa baba, 50% shade. Ang ibig sabihin dyan, ang init na to, no, could penetrate inside mismo ng housing. Ano ibig sabihin? Heat is a natural form of disinfectant. Mura pa yan. Yung kung bakit makanative that ang mga housing nyo na sobrang dilim sa loob, no, ang sakit na manok nyo, matagal maalis, and then you keep on using antibiotic, you will only be giving what they call temporary medication sa inyong manok. Now, how about, Doc, kung may mga hanip, small crawling insect, ang gawin po nyo, simple lang, makanative. Gamit po kayo ng bleach. Possibly po yung enhanced or modified one, but pwede bang gamitin po niya makanative ang mismo, no, the original. Lagyan po nyo kahit na 10 tablespoon lang per 16 liter of water at saka spray sa paligid, pati sa loob ng housing. Bakit? Yan kasi ang pang-control ninyo, pang-patay po sa mga small crawling insect. Yan lang po ang sekreto makanative. Mura lang. And beside, it also help to disinfect, no, ang paligid because you are using what they call the original bleach by itself. Ganyan lang po kasimple makanative ang gawin po natin. And this is what we develop dito po sa Central Philippine University. Now, ang ginagamit po natin dito makanative is that na we're using what they call the parlous brooding technique. Alam nyo makanative, ang isa sa mga pinakamagasto na bahagi sa pag-alaga ng native chicken is yung pag-brood po natin. We haven't tested what they call the tunnel vent. Fully automated. Ang problema natin kanative, the cost associated doon sobrang taas. Ang problema mo pag nag-fail, no, yung exhaust fan mo, lagot na. Bakit? Any accumulation of carbon dioxide at a maximum of 5%, from 3 to 5% accumulation of carbon dioxide sa loob ng housing po ninyo, it will trigger respiratory infection like Mycoplasma gallus-saticum na siya po ang cause organism in terms of what they call the sipon halak. Yung ko bakit mga ka-native that inopen na namin, and then ito po is what they call using what they call the parlous brooding technique. We proven the efficacy of this technique even then in Lyon. Now, as way back as in the early years, 2012, established in Lyon, 2013, wala kasing kuryente noon na may limitado lang supply. And then, even the funding that we have limited then, yung kung bakit napilitan kami gumamit nito. And we found out then na sobrang mura, akyatnan, and even the survival rate. Alam nyo maka-native, sa mga lugar na sobrang ginaw, yan sa Benguet, even in some part of the country na halos yung temperatura is about 15 degrees centigrade. Ang gawin po nyo, hindi elevated na parlous brooding technique. Ang gawin po ninyo, ground parlous brooding technique. Ibig sabihin na sa lupa to. Bakit? Ang lupa mismo, it try to produce natural heat na sinistore dito sa may rice hull na to na para na mabigay po ng init sa manok po ninyo. Ang parlous brooding technique, mga ka-native, malaki po ang tipid, even kay Sir Randy Halan doon, and even to other raisers that we have at Philippine Native Chicken, ang feedback, masyadong malaki po ang tipid nila sa gastos, especially sa kuryente. But there are also some raisers in other part of the country na trying to adopt the technology that we developed. Alam niyo mga ka-native, ang partner kasi ng parlous brooding technique is the garlic emulsified concentrate. Yan po ang partner ng wireless pooling technique. Pag-usapan natin mamaya, if time will permit. Now, ang gamit natin dito is what they call the Rizal. Pwede bang gamitin po natin ang Prisca na Rizal? Huwag po yung parang lupa na. Actually, right now, at Central Philippine University, we are processing Rizal na kung saan po hindi na sa misi hawakan, na possibly po may benta na lang doon sa inyo kung layo lugar nyo tapos wala kayong available na Rizal na yan gamitin. But we are still under the research stage po. And hoping that before we commercialize technology on 2026, halos mabuo na po yung technology na yan. Na kung saan po ang Rizal, it will be processed into a pelletized form para at pagdating doon sa inyo, hindi na siya dusty. And then the pelletized form na yan, kumpleto na po yan. Nilagyan po namin ng mga ingrediente na kung saan po makatulong para magpabango ng inyong housing. Kung maalala po niyo maka-native, ang sabi ko noon, na kung saan po ang ating manukan, pili bang mabangong manukan. Bantayan po niyo maka-native because we keep on doing it para at least ang mga manukan po niyo hindi po mailayo sa inyo. Lalo na po sa ating mga above average worker or mga gusto na mag-retire or would like to have their own business na walang malawak na lugar and then doon na kayo sa maraming tao o mataong lugar, pili po nyo ma-adapt para at least yung manok po ninyo, yung bahay na manukan nyo, mas mabango, hindi sa mabaw at hindi sa malangaw. This is improvement po dito sa CPU yan, na hindi malangaw at hindi mabaho. Kahit na ang total population ng manok po is almost near 1,000. Ganyan po mga native. Now, kung ang gamit po nyo is GI sheet sa taas, na ibig sabihin po pag walang access kayo doon in terms of what they call the UV net and UV plastic, alam nyo kasi mga native, ang pinakita ko kanina, ang sa ilalim ito is made up of what they call the UV plastic. Ang UV plastic na yan po, we are using what they call 200 microns. Ibig sabihin po, medyo makapal yan. Hindi po kami gumagamit ng 150 microns kasi pag 150 microns, ang problema namin, mabilis po mapunit. Ang sa taas nito, the upper portion, is what we call the UV net. That is a 50% UV net. Ang ibig sabihin po, only 50% of the heat could penetrate inside the housing. And that is why that minsan, na pag mahirapan maghanap-hanap, sabi Doc, pwede bang GI pipe na lang? And then yung sa bubong po, can we use what we call the GI sheet? Sabi ko, pwede. Provided, alam niyo kasi ang distansya masyadong mababa. Kung ang lugar po niyo masyadong mainit po, baka magka-stroke yung mga sisiw. Yung ko bakit sabi ko, lagyan po niyo ng double-sided na insulator. Ito pa makikita niyo sa taas na parang silver po to. This is what they call double-sided insulator. Ibig sabihin, yung fuel niya po sa itaas at saka sa ilalim. This is really to protect na sobrang init na makapasok dito po sa ating manukan because sa upper portion is mga sisiw, mga native. Double-sided po yun. Ibig sabihin po, the way and how it protects the sisiw inside, sigurado po kayo. And beside, because open yung paligid, ibig sabihin, the flow of ventilation. Alam niyo mga native, bakit na sobrang baba po na survival rate nyo. Even then, together with the various state university, naging kapartner namin, along with the study on the native chicken, nakita po namin, mortality sobrang taas. Why? It is because ang problema po hangin. Ang ventilasyon po is very critical pag-alaga po tayo ng manok. And that is why that pwede bang i-open. Yung iba naman, Doc, baka sobrang ng hangin kasi lugar namin mahangin. Sa masusunod pa ating mga episode or slide, we'll be discussing it. Kung anong gawin po ninyo. Alam niyo mga native, if we can reduce the cost. Yung kung bakit sabi ko is that na dito sa CPU, if we'll be using CPU technology, magkano bang production cost? Alam niyo ba kung magkano production cost ng isang manok? At 70 to 75 days. Mataas na po ang 150 pesos. Ang bilihan naman ng manok dito at 850 grams, 800 to 850 grams, that is 250 po. Consistent po yung price na yan mga native. Ibig sabihin, you can have about a 100 pesos margin if you'll be using what they call the per head, using what they call the CPU technology. Yun mga ka-native ang sekreto. And that is why that we are sharing this information sa inyo, and we'll be doing it on a series form, lecture series, para at least masundan po nyo. Yung kung bakit mga ka-native, if you found na yung ating presentation po is informative, pakishare pa naman yan sa respective pages po ninyo. Para at least kahit paano po makatulong tayo sa ating mga racers that would like to raise native chicken in commercial scale and will be using what they call the CPU technology. Alam nyo mga ka-native, sa malunggan na kung saan, basta malapit pang seaport, we could send the product via the nearest seaport po sa inyong lugar. Yan po ang ating promisa po sa mga lugar na kung saan malapit yung seaport. However, we are looking on all the possibility and working with the various organizations and individuals na darating yung panahon na kung saan po maikot po natin ang buong Pilipinas. And we are promising also that darating yung panahon na yan, lahat po ng ating mga native chicken na kung paano po pinalaki gamit ang CPU technology, kami na bahala pati sa marketing po ninyo para at least makatulong kami na kung saan po we can increase the level of profit that you have. But now we are producing a quality native chicken. Yung kung bakit mga ka-native, pakiantay-antay lang ng konti. And we're glad sa ating mga ka-native na kung saan po responded to the call that we have then. Sabi, Doc, ikaw na bahala dyan sa 5 million. Kung ano kailangan mo dyan ibili para may taguyod po ang pag-alaga native chicken in commercial scale. Alam nyo mga ka-native, yung taas ng risal na gamitin po ninyo sa ganitong teknolohiya, and a wireless boring technique, wag po nyo sarong nipisan, it must be about 3 to 4 inches depth ang risal po. Bakit? Mas makapal kasi yan, mas maraming init ang pwede po ang kanyang mastor dyan mismo sa risal na dyan na makatulong po sa ating mga sisiyo especially during na ang panahon po masyadong malamig o maulan, at least mas makapal siya. Yun ang gawin po natin mga ka-native. We're using what they call, ang ito po, if you don't have, you can use what they call, ang ito kasi is what they call the UV net namin na extra na ginawa namin na para bang nag-handle po ng mga risal na to. Ano purpose mga ka-native? Ang purpose niya kasi mga ka-native na if natapos ang growing season, inaalis kasi ito ang itim na to, yung UV net na yan, na ginawang panglagyan ng ating risal. Ang purpose kasi niyan, pili po mahugasan. Ano ibig sabihin mga ka-native? Kung may mga pathogens po dito, pag hinugasan po nyo gamit ang sabon at saka ibilad sa araw, ibig sabihin po, malinis ulit. Ganyan po ang technique dito sa Central Philippine University. And paminsan-minsan po, every year, possibly twice a year, hinugasan kasi yung buong pabahay ng manok na to. Para at least yung dust particle and even some of the pathogens na dyan, pwede maalis. Ganyan po ang bintaha if you're using what they call the GI pipes as the frame, and we're using what they call the Aquanet as the part of what they call the walling po. Ganyan po mga ka-native. Yung kung bakit na kung saan, makatulong po tayo sa ating mga ka-native. Ang pinag-usapan pa natin mga ka-native dito is more on what they call the brooding. Alam niyo mga ka-native, as we go along, discussion that we have, pinapaabot na po namin ito sa inyo po, ang lecture series para at least makatulong na. I know that all throughout the Philippines, maraming salamat po sa tiwala po inyo sa Central Philippine University. In behalf that we are a private institution, makita po namin ang mga design ng housing na halos na-adapt na po ninyo. We are glad to have it. Ang kaisayahan po namin kasi dito na makikita po ang ating mga ka-native na kung saan ready na mag-adapt ng ating mga teknolohiya dito sa Central Philippine University. Yung kung bakit that we are partnering to various private individuals and even to some LGUs, some LGUs that would like to be part of this kind of project, don't hesitate to contact Ms. Dana. Now, we can do what they call the personalized learning na kung saan po we can make some modification and how it will be done under community level. Iba naman kasi usapan dito because this one, we are doing this one para po sa ating mga mid-level racers o farmers na kung saan po may konting extra dyan na mga capital sa kanyang busa na pwede po gamitin sa pag-alaga native chicken in commercial scale. Alam niyo mga ka-native, the demand of chicken na sa buong Pilipinas po, hindi kaya po supplyan ng Central Philippine University. Even sabihin pa natin, no, kahit 5 pa po kami, hindi namin kayang supplyan yan. What we need is yung patulong-tulungan ng lahat ng Pilipino dito sa Pilipinas. Ako po naniniwala, si Philippine Native Chicken naniniwala na magtutulong-tulungan po tayo, malayo po ang ating mabot. And we're discussing here is what they call the industry of native chicken. And that is not the industry of the broiler and the layers. So hoping maka-native na kung saan po, no, bantabayanan po nyo because this lecture series, no, tuloy-tuloy po to. No, and that is why that I'm explaining it in detail para at least kahit paano po maintindihan nyo kung paano ginagawa yan. Titignan ko kasi ang mga feedback and the comments that you have. I could not answer it every day because of the bulk ng mga messages na papasok. But I'm trying to explain it right now para at least mabigyan po ng liwanag, no, ang ating mga ka-racers. Kailangan po natin malinawagan kung bakit ganyan ang ginawa ng Central Philippine University, bakit ganyan po ang ginawa ni Philippine Native Chicken. Tandaan po niyo mga ka-native, we are serious to what we are doing. Ako mismo, doon pa nakita ko ng oportunidad ng Native Chicken, yung kung bakit na seryoso na namin para at least kahit paano po mabigyan po naman ng justice ang ating mga ka-racers all throughout the Philippines. Noon pa mga ka-native, backyard technology na. Pero problema natin hanggang ngayon, hindi dumadaming manok. It is because of those reasons. The most affordable one and the quality, and that is why that at Philippine Native Chicken, we used to answer, we used to breeds the need of the farmers or the racers at the same time the requirement of the market. Kami po ang tulay para paglutungin itong dalawa. We are a research station. We are doing business out of what we are implementing here para may pakita sa inyo na indeed the technology that we develop na have higher value or what they call commercialized value. Kailan maka-native ating panahon, medyo paunti na. Yung kung bakit i-found this program informative, sundan niyo po kami sa susunod naman ng episode ng ating programa. Bakit? We'll be doing it on the lecture series na kung saan po we provided the visuals para at least makita nyo, masundan nyo, and kayo na mismo magpaliwanag sa mga kilala po nyo dyan, bakit ginagawa ng Philippine Native Chicken yan. And to those who would like really to avail our other services, now don't hesitate to contact us. We are hoping na ikaw po magiging partner namin in 2026 para sa commercialization na ng Philippine Native Chicken breed as a breed. Patuloy po kami sa aming advokasya para sa lahat ng Pilipino na nagtiwala po sa amin. And even to some of our friends now in some other part of the Asia and Southeast Asia and South Asia, now thank you for following the Philippine Native Chicken. In behalf of the language barrier that we have, I know that your number is keep on increasing. Thank you for the trust and confidence that you have given to the Philippine Native Chicken. We could not do this without your help and without your contribution dito po. Si Philippine Native Chicken po, we are just only the vessel to explain and we are only the vessel to develop technologies na angkop po sa pangailangan ng bawat Pilipinong nag-alaga ng katutubong manok. Tandaan natin, the breed developed in this country, the local resources that we are using to produce the chicken, the phytomedicines that we are using this one, that is the unique characteristic of the Philippine Native Chicken as a breed. Bakit? Lahat ng pantambal nandiyan sa katawan. Bantayan po ninyo ang kasunod on the next series naman sa ating regular program dito sa Philippine Native Chicken. Maraming salamat mga ka-native in behalf ng aking sparring partner, kay Mr. Namaris Tuigabasa, sa aming Presidente, Dr. Joros Robles, at sa aming Chairman of the Board of Trustees, Atty. Peter Corbera. This is our parent host, kaakibat po nyo sa pag-alaga ng native chicken in commercial scale. Si Philippine Native Chicken, ka-native, Doc James, for short. God bless and keep safe po sa ating lahat. Kita naman tayo sa susunod na episode ng ating lecture series. Maraming salamat mga ka-native.